And like Tom Hardy's a great actor, but there are definitely moments in Taboo where it's like, oh, this is a bit of a mess, huh? Like, I don't have any clue what's happening. I don't know if you've ever seen that show, but it's a pretty good show.
I can't say that I have.
It's so hard to explain because most time when you're watching it, you don't know what the fuck's going on. But it's got a lot of shit to do with black magic, and probably my favorite scene from it is in the first episode. Tom Hardy's character and his sister. His sister is at a funeral for their father with her husband. Tom Hardy walks in, completely unannounced, loud as fuck, stomping and shit. And she freaks out, and her husband says, "What is wrong? Isn't that just your brother?" And she says, "No, that is the devil walking among us." And he's incredible. I mean, he's a really good actor. He's incredible in basically everything.
Yeah.
So he was good in it, but I just couldn't maintain interest in it. There are very few live-action shows that hook me like that. Ash vs. Evil Dead being one, and The Witcher being one.
But yeah. Fucking...
Yeah, I recommend rewatching The Witcher. With
I definitely will.
Any kind of better idea you can get of the storyline, because it's very needlessly complicated.
Am I not wearing Ninja right now? Like, what?
I didn't know you could wear Ninja.
No, I'm not. Fuck! Alright, hold on. Let me put Ninja on. There we go. I literally completely forget that you can change your class in the middle of the game. Like,
yeah, that's
every
like the
time.
best thing they ever did.
Like, I understand that you have to wait until you respawn. I get that. That makes perfect sense, you know. Because if you could change it while you're playing, that would be a little overpowered.
Yeah, you'd
But-
be able to like switch guns and shit and get ammo back. That would be past broken.
But I'm glad that
That
they
was
added
high
that
level.
feature in. Yeah. And we're playing against the Venom clan. So we got to get some of our red ooze G Fuel.
Yeah, we gotta get that red ooze in here.
Yep.
Have you seen Let There Be Carnage yet?
I will tomorrow, actually.
Goddamn
Because
time, man.
I'm going to the drive-in with my brother. We're going to go see Ghostbusters Afterlife. And then it's actually a double feature. Like every single... you buy a ticket to the drive-in, every single... Ah, fuck, there's two guys over there. Fuck. Like, every ticket you buy is a double feature. So, if you buy a ticket for, like, one movie, which we're going to see Ghostbusters Afterlife,
Fuck.
we're actually... It's a double feature, so we get to see Venom
Yeah.
2 as well. So...
Yeah, if you enjoyed the first one, I didn't. But if you enjoyed the first one, you'd probably like it. I didn't really think it was that bad. It's just the same thing. The problem it has that the first one didn't really have is it's a fucking mess. Like, it's very incredibly hard to follow, like, what is going on at any point in the story.
Yeah.
Kind of like, if you remember, I'm sure you do remember The Amazing Spider-Man 2, when you would be in, like, the middle of an intense scene with Peter, and it would jump to Harry, and
Oh,
then it would
yeah,
jump
yeah,
to
yeah.
fucking somebody else for no reason.
Yeah.
That's, like, the best way I can explain it. I don't want to spoil anything major, but there's a lot of Eddie Brock, and then Venom, and then Carnage, and then Shriek, and they're, like, trying to tell all these stories at once. It can be a serious mess.
Well, I will definitely be
The
seeing it
final
tomorrow,
fight
so.
is much, much better. The final fight is much better. Although, Carnage just feels neutered in PG-13. It feels like I'm watching, like, fucking Venom Let There Be Carnage Light.
Venom, Let There Be Carnage. Oh, that reminds me of what I was going to talk about earlier. When I was, I don't know how it reminded me. Whatever. So I was at work earlier, and today was just a clusterfuck at work. Like we had a low line day, but it was still a clusterfuck because I am having to do like 45 different things and whatever.
Damn it.
And at one point, I'm working on
Yeah.
the Amazon orders, essentially. That's what I'm working on. And I'm sitting there chit-chatting with the Kier, Lynette. And me and her talking for a second. And she looks at me and she goes, "The faster I go, the behinder I get." I'm like, what?
Sound logic.
The faster I go, the behinder I get. All right then, that's a Facebook status from hell. That's what that is. That's
That
fucking
screams
funny.
6th grade.
Well, it doesn't help that it came from like a 57-year-old woman. So,
Oh no.
I mean, Lynette's awesome. I love her to death. She's such a sweetheart. But it was fucking hilarious when she said it. And then, of course, fucking at one point, like Mike Anthony, one of the supervisors, comes driving down on the jack, and you can hear him just going, "Oh no," or some shit like that. Lynette, of course, pipes up, says the same thing, and then I'm like, "Oh yeah," just out of fucking nowhere. All right. Oh wait,
I
what?
tried to reload camp.
Where
but I
is
was
he?
Too late.
Where? Oh, is he under the?
He
car?
was just right there.
Okay. Well, that didn't fucking work. That didn't either. But I know where he's at. I don't know why.
Pistol is my secondary because I keep running out of ammo in my guns. and then
I
fucking
don't
switch
know
to a knife.
why the fuck it took me that many shots to kill him. Of course.
We just won't talk about it. Okay.
Yeah. Let's just not.
Don't
talk
worry,
about
because I
that.
ran into like 4 people and they all died right before I could start shooting at them.
Mhm.
Like, oh, I'm gonna get the no.
I'm gonna finally get a kill. Somebody comes out of nowhere and takes it from me. Fuck you!
I am curious how Venom's gonna be integrated into Spider-Man.
Oh yeah, the MCU. Mother!
Really, mostly just
Fucker.
Spider-Man. Like I'm, you know, what I'm saying. I'm
Please
curious,
tell me
is
you
he
killed
gonna be
that
the
fucker.
6th villain. I said the 6th villain. The 6th villain of our Sinister Six. I killed him.
Thank
But
God
you know what I mean?
somebody
Like, is he gonna be
fucking
our
did.
6th villain?
I mean, it would make sense maybe like at the start, and then him.
Wow.
Yeah, hell, he may be one of the people that was digitally edited out. Maybe it's not
I'm
all
gonna
3
be
Spider-Man.
fucking pissed if that's the case. We're just gonna find out it was Venom instead of Spider-Man. I'm like, I fucking hate this movie.
Yeah. I mean, it would
If
okay.
they go
Venom.
that far into butchering Venom that now he's a hero, before he ever even fights Spider-Man for real, he's fighting alongside him. I would.
No, I'm
I'll be
thinking like he
pissed.
comes in the beginning of the movie or something. They have a fight, whatever, and then later on he's helping him. But that would be, he's got to be a villain at first. Like the moment
My
he gets
thing is, like,
introduced,
Venom
into
is
the
such a
MCU.
substantial villain. He deserves his own. He deserves his own villain movie.
I could definitely agree with that because I remember of course playing like Spider-Man 2 way back in the day, fucking PlayStation 1,
Yeah.
and Venom. Fuck the English language because fuck them. That's why.
We were such a prime triple collateral right there.
Luckily we weren't, and we didn't because we're awesome like that.
I think we're just lucky.
Yeah, maybe. It is definitely entirely.
Shit, man.
Fuck you, motherfucker. All right, he's up top.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I want him. I'd rather him just be in like the post-credit scene where they're like, "Oh yeah, this is gonna be Spider-Man 4." Or they really need to. They just need to really fucking full send it with a multiverse thing, and we gotta have Topher Grace Venom fighting Tom Hardy Venom.
Oh, that would be fucking hilarious.
That's
I
when they're
think-
really gonna hit us with a fucking like a curveball, and Topher Grace Venom's gonna win the fight.
Oh God, no. Oh God, no. Fucking Topher.
You know,
no.
I'm a sort of a defender for him because he really did the best he could with what he
Yeah,
had.
well, okay, the Venom in Spider-Man 3, like, I think Spider-Man 3 is a very entertaining movie, but obviously, like, story-wise, it kind of falls off because of the
It's
3
the
villains.
same with, in my opinion, with Amazing Spider-Man 2, where it's just overhated. They're
Yeah.
just not as good as the other ones. Like they're
Yeah,
not
like-
really that bad. They just don't live up with the other movies.
Yeah, like, as a standalone film, awesome. Like, it if you take it out of the Spider-Man story and kind of put it by itself, if you were to take away, I think, one of the villains, either any of them, it doesn't really matter, but any of them, just one, and then have the other 2 still in it, I think it would be a great movie. Like,
Yeah, I mean, It's
you know,
arguable, right? In Amazing Spider-Man 2, what's the biggest flaw in that movie?
for me, it's
Green
the
Goblin.
well, I was gonna say just the multitude of villains. I mean,
Well, to me, Green Goblin is the problem villain. Because if you
I-
take him out, it's just Rhino for like 30 seconds of the movie and Electro.
yeah, which I can't
And
disagree
it is
with that.
such a horrible, horrible rendition of the Green Goblin.
Yeah, like
And
inside
although
that story,
I think Gwen Stacy dying is a good story moment, right? Like that was definitely should have happened.
oh yeah, definitely.
The way it happens feels so incredibly forced.
Oh, I was trying to call in the fucking UAV that I had. Damn it.
Yeah, and then in Spider-Man 3, it's sad to say that the villain that would need to be taken out is Venom. And Sam Raimi himself has said multiple times he didn't want to do a Venom movie because he did not know the character very well.
Yeah, and I think that
And it
does kind of like
shows.
yeah, I was about to say it does come across like obviously like you said a minute ago, Topher Grace did what he could, and he did a great job.
Yeah, and he's really not a bad actor.
No, he's not.
People hate on him a lot for that movie, but I mean, what else can he do?
Mm-hmm.
He's playing a character who's just shoehorned in. Like there was no effort put into Venom's part of the script.
Yeah. No, Topher
And what's
Grace
crazy
as
about
Venom. Like
It's
if it,
still more comic book accurate than the Venom movie.
I've always
Which
thought
is
like
insane.
the Tom Hardy version was more. Now, the main reason why is because Venom is a big character, not
Yeah.
just in the mentality of it, in the sense of, you know, he's a bigger
Right.
villain, but also he's physically huge.
Yeah, Eddie Brock's fucking huge.
Yeah, so
That's not even including Venom. When you add Venom, he's fucking like Venom's fucking 12 foot tall
so that's why I think
and strong as fuck.
the Venom is more comic book accurate in that sense. Like,
Yeah, I'm talking strictly from the story they tell.
yeah, like obviously I haven't read the comic, so I can't truly speak on it. But and you just died
Yeah.
Marshall. Fuck that guy.
I sure did.
Sorry, I didn't know he was there. Otherwise, I'd have shot him sooner. But
I'll say this, like the San Diego thing, that's one big complaint for me. Because Venom is supposed to start in New York. He just is.
yeah,
He doesn't even go to San Diego until after getting his ass kicked by Spider-Man a few times. And when he goes to San Diego, that's when he takes up the mantle of the Lethal Protector. And he moves into anti-hero realm. One of my biggest issues with it is in the Venom movies, they just start at Lethal Protector.
okay.
And I mean, I get that they were kind of forced to, but at the same time, I would have just preferred them waiting until it could have been integrated with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. It's also the fact that Riot is so underdeveloped. And like, dude, Riot is Venom's kid. And Venom's scared of him in the movie. That's his kid.
Oh, fucking Marshalls, man! I just shit my pants. The dude came out of
It's,
fucking nowhere, shot the Marshalls around me, and I just literally shit my pants. It scared the shit out of me.
And what's bad about it is all the Venom moments in those in both movies are pretty solid.
Oh,
Tom
yeah.
Hardy's just a good actor. There's no way around it. He can make fucking shit sound good.
No, he could just make shit look good.
Like he's just a great actor.
Like, he would literally be able to sell you a pile of shit. Like, that's how great he
Probably,
is.
honestly. Go home with a bag of shit. Like, that was Tom Hardy. I can't believe that. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Like, I just bought a bag of shit from Tom Holland. Or Tom Hardy. Fuck.
Tom Holland.
Fuck! Just fuck off, okay? Just fuck off, alright? Tom.
I'd probably buy a bag of
Every
shit from
Tom, Dick,
Tom
and Harry.
Holland,
Fuck
honestly.
you! Fuck!
Yeah,
Uh,
it sucks because I honestly think he could be a truly phenomenal Venom if it were more comic book accurate.
mm.
And
All
it
right.
just seems like they're trying so hard to push the boundaries of PG-13. Like they want to be Deadpool, but they're a little bit scared of that R rating.
Yeah. Oh. Let's talk about Deadpool for a second.
What do you want to know? They're all good.
Yeah.
Fucking 10 out of 10, both movies.
Yeah.
That's
Oh,
actually
well,
there is that one Once Upon a Deadpool that's actually not
Fuck!
good.
I died. Dude.
My
Okay.
favorite part is how Ryan Reynolds did Once Upon a Deadpool to try and show Disney that PG-13 Deadpool could work, and all he did was show them that it definitely won't.
Yeah. Like, I'm sorry, but Deadpool is R-rated. Or hell, NC-17 if you want
So
to.
is
I don't care,
Wolverine.
but there, you can't make a PG-13 Deadpool.
Have you heard the
can't.
rumors now that Hugh Jackman's coming back?
I have not. This is actually the first I've heard of it.
Yeah, the current leading rumor is that both him and Patrick Stewart are coming back in Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness.
Okay, that would kind of make sense. And the only reason why I say that is because
I just
one of
want
the
I want Logan to stay dead, man. He had
no,
such
no,
a phenomenal ending.
I'm not, I'm not taking anything away from that. But I think if that's true, maybe it's because the theory that I read last night or watched last night was like talking about how essentially the nexus point in this new movie, the Spider-Man movie, is the beginning of the mutants in the MCU. That's when they're
it's
gonna
so
show up.
complicated right now because Doctor Strange, that movie was supposed to come out first,
Yeah, it was supposed
but
to
it
come
got
out,
pushed back because of I guess a whole bunch of other shit. And as far as I know, the mutants were supposed to be fully introduced in that. But now, because there's this whole situation with Spider-Man's coming out first, and I've seen an interview recently with Tom Holland where he said working on the movie was a nightmare because after they started filming, the whole script was being like rewritten.
Hmm.
Because they had to start filming, but also they had to change the story because it was full of massive spoilers for Multiverse of Madness.
Well,
Which is all so worrying, right? You hate to hear, like, that's always a bad sign. Hopefully, the movie comes out well, but that's never a good thing.
yeah, no, it's not. But the theory behind it is like, I'm guessing because of that now they're kind of, I guess you could say, shoehorning in mutants coming into the MCU in Spider-Man No Way Home. And if that is true, now neither one of us know for sure, but
Yeah.
if that is true that Hugh Jackman and Patrick Stewart are coming back, what if the only reason why they are coming back is to have a cameo of sorts to show the mutants in the movie?